to heal psoriasis naturally. I want to repeat that. How to heal psoriasis naturally. Now, there are four to five different types of psoriasis, and in the last 40 to 50 years, we've done a lot of work with people suffering from psoriasis, and in just about every case, they've been to many doctors first, many doctors, and as a result, what's happened is that they've actually got worse because they've been using chemicals, either topically or internally, and they've not been taught how to actually improve their food content and their food quality to improve their skin. Now, just about every case, bar none, everyone who had psoriasis was eating a lot of red meat, right? Eating a lot of beef, and as a result, the body couldn't. They were sedentary workers for the main part. They weren't heavy workers like loggers and so on. And so what happened as a result is that their body was not breaking down the meat and then expulsing out the next day or so. Now, red meat takes about 92 hours or more, depending on your condition and your work, 92 hours or more to digest and come out of the digestive system. Now, remember, when you eat the red meat here, that's the digestive system. That's one of 11 body systems. Now, when you eat your meat here, it goes down the esophagus, into the stomach, and it spends quite a few hours here, and then eventually breaks down and goes to the duodenum, and then it goes into the intestine, which is 25 feet long, and eventually discharges into the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. Now, so the colon, the intestine take the brunt of this meat, and we've done experiments over 30 to 40 years, and we found that the red beef takes 92 hours or more from the time you eat it to the time you pass it out, 92 hours to break down. So if you're eating meat on a daily basis, the chances are that your gut here is having rotten meat on a permanent basis. And you get acne, you get severe skin problems, you get eczema, you get psoriasis, advanced psoriasis, and of course lack of energy and all kinds of embarrassment when you go out in public. Okay, so what we want you to do is to understand that when you use the good products to cure the psoriasis, that's the book on psoriasis, which I'll explain more in a minute, but there are three things that you can use for psoriasis. One, instead of using cheap oil, use the good quality oil like this from Spain. Okay, this is Spanish. I recommend Spanish olive oil, Greek olive oil, or Australian olive oil. I don't recommend Italian oil, but for whatever reason, but these are the ones we recommend. Now, this one sells for about £8 from someone like Waitrose. That's an excellent olive oil. That's one. The next one is the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. So use that for dressing instead of using mayonnaise. Okay. And finally, instead of using tap water, drink a good quality coconut water, as much as 1 or 2, that's 1 litre there, 1 or 2 litres every day, and that will help you tremendously to get rid of the rubbish that causes psoriasis. Now, this is a little booklet we created of a patient of ours some 8 years ago. It took us 8 months of very detailed work and a lot cheaper than the doctor. The doctors, it was 47 doctors involved, 7 skin specialists to try and work with this lady. £58,000 in fees, nothing worked. When she came to us, we photographed her eyes, we picked up exactly what the problem was. She'd been eating too much red meat since the age of 15. She was about 60. So after 4 months of really detailed work, the psoriasis dried by half. 4 more months later, in other words, 8 months from the start of the treatment, she was able to get a psoriasis from this really bad skin like that to complete clarification. Oh, that's actual pictures. Go to the website and ask for this book, and then after that, make a phone call to discuss your problem if you've got psoriasis. So if you like this video, subscribe to this channel, press the button down below, and learn more about the information about what we're about.